So you want to start trading, however, you don't know how to fit this into your busy schedule. I have 5 tips to help you successfully trade Forex while working a full-time job. Now guys, if you're new to the channel, welcome. My name is Hussam Sami, the founder of SFX-GLOBAL, where we help people escape the 9-to-5 rat race by learning how to trade the financial markets, generating an income in just a few hours a week. In this video, I will show you how to learn to trade successfully while working a full-time job. Many people think it's impossible to be successful at trading if you're not dedicating all your time to it, but that's completely not true, guys. I will explain some tips and tricks that help me succeed and become profitable while maintaining a busy lifestyle. So whether you're just getting started or you've been trading for a while and you haven't been seeing the results you want, stick around because this video is for you. Make sure you guys watch till the very end because I'll explain a simple method you can use to never miss a trade again because your life got in the way. So guys, make sure you stick around till the end. All right, let's get into it. My first tip for you guys is you need to develop a routine and stick to it. One of the most important things you can do when learning to trade and working a full-time job is to develop a routine. By having a set routine, you'll be able to manage your time more efficiently and make sure you're dedicating enough time to developing your trading skills while managing everything else in your life. I suggest you sit down and figure out what days and times you can realistically commit to your trading. It doesn't have to be every day, guys, but you should aim for consistency. Once you have your days and times set, add them to your calendar and treat it like any other appointment or meeting that you cannot miss. Now, if you're someone that says, I don't have time, then you need to ask yourself this question: how badly do you want it? Because where there's a will, there's a way, guys. How badly do you want to live a life on your terms? How badly do you want to focus on the things in life that matter rather than running the mundane programs Monday to Friday, longing for the weekend? How badly do you want to change your current circumstances? Now, examine how many hours a day you sleep, how many hours a day you spend watching TV or browsing social media, and how many hours a day are you spending at work in the office. You can find at least 1 to 2 hours daily to commit to your trading. I guarantee it, guys. Now, if you guys still think you have no time, I want you to grab your phone and go to your settings, go to screen time, and then see all activity right here. And then I want you to press weekly. Here you can see, for example, if I cut out Instagram, I instantly have about 3.5 hours in my week to dedicate to learning a skill rather than brainlessly swiping. So if you guys still think you have no time, I want you to look at your screen time and make an honest judgment on what you can cut out to make time for your trading. Now, I worked on a construction site, and when I was learning to trade, I'd wake up at 5 a.m., I'd leave the house at 6 and start work at 7 a.m. I'd then be on site till around 5 p.m. and by the time I was home, it was often 6:30. And I would have 2 options once I got home. I could either lounge around and waste a few hours before bed, or I could use the time wisely to get out of a situation I absolutely hated. I'm sure you don't want to hear my sob story, but the point I'm trying to make is that if I could find the time to learn to trade whilst working a physically demanding job, you guys can too. Remember, it's not about finding the time, it's about making the time. My second tip for you guys is start out with realistic expectations. It's important to understand that becoming a profitable trader takes time. It's not going to happen overnight, and it takes hard work, dedication, and most importantly, consistency. If you want to be successful in your trading, you have to go into it with the mindset that you're in it for the long haul. You must be willing to put in the work and not give up when things get tough. I see so many people start trading and they expect to make a killing overnight, but when they don't, they give up and say that trading doesn't work. So my tip for you guys is set some short-term and long-term goals to help you stay on track and motivated. But most importantly, don't put pressure on yourself to make money. The more pressure you put on yourself, the more likely you will make mistakes. In the beginning, focus on learning a strategy and practicing the concepts of the strategy. Try a few different strategies and find one that suits your personality and your goals. For example, when I started to trade, I also thought I'd be printing money on a daily basis, and I failed miserably at the beginning. I was still motivated to figure this stuff out because I could see through the journeys of other traders that there was light at the end of the tunnel. I just had to tweak my approach. Instead of setting monetary expectations, I'd set weekly knowledge-based goals. I had accepted at the time you don't become an expert in a month or 2, but through experience in the market. For example, if I was doing a course, I'd set a goal to watch a module a week and practice the concepts. Now, simply watching something isn't good enough, so I'd practice the principles on the charts, aiming for 10 to 20 charts or backtests a week. This may seem like a lot for some of you, but again, I would break this down into manageable chunks. For example, charting 5 charts a day. As I got better and better, I started trading real money. I'd set some goals, such as my first profitable week, my first profitable month. And again, as I saw consistency in my trading and I was in total control, I wouldn't focus on my first $100,000 month, for example, but I would focus on my first $1,000 week and build from there. These realistic expectations have now paved the way to my $20,000 to $30,000 month because I laid down the foundations early. Now, don't get discouraged if you're not seeing the results you want right away. Just remember, guys, keep putting in the work and eventually you will start to see progress. Remember, it's all about moving that needle forward 1% each and every day. You just have to be that 1% better each and every day and you will start to see progress. Once you have a routine and you have established some realistic expectations and goals, number 3, you need to show up and do the work, guys. There's no point in having a plan in place and goals to achieve if you're not going to do the work. Just like with any other job or endeavor in your life, if you want to be successful, you need to show up and put in the effort. This means when it's time to consume content, or sit down and practice on the chart, don't make excuses. Don't tell yourself you're too tired. Don't tell yourself you'll do it later because you never will. If you really want to achieve something in life, you'll make the time. When you do have the time to dedicate to your trading, make sure you're fully focused and present. Turn off your phone, put the notifications on silent, close all the tabs on your computer. Don't open YouTube or listen to some podcast, just focus on trading. The more distractions you have, the harder it is to stay focused and the more likely you are to waste time and make mistakes. And number 4, guys, get organized. One of the best pieces of advice I can give you is to get organized. This applies to every aspect of your life, but it's especially important when you're trying to balance trading with your full-time job. You need to have a plan and know exactly what you're doing every step of the way. This means knowing what time you're going to be trading, what your goals are, what strategies you're going to use, and so on. Getting organized will help you save time and make sure that you're always one step ahead of the game. It's also important to have a trading journal, guys, where you can track your progress, reflect on your trades, check into your emotions, and see what's working and what's not. This will enable you to hone in on the concepts that you are lagging behind in, instead of wasting time on the things you know you are doing well, because this way you're not progressing if you're doing more of what you're doing correctly and not addressing your mistakes. And finally, guys, number 5, I want you to use alerts to stay on top of the market. This is how you never miss another trade again. There's nothing worse than charting up a trade idea and then having to leave your computer to go to work or, deal with your other day-to-day activities only to come back and find out you missed your entry or profit levels. It's frustrating. I've been there as a beginner. I know how it feels. And one way to avoid this is by using alerts. There are many different ways you can set up alerts, but the most important thing is that you have them in place so you don't miss any trading opportunities. This way, you can go about your day-to-day activities without having to miss the action in the market. Some people like to use push notifications on their phones, others prefer email alerts. Some people even have their computer set up to make sounds when certain conditions are met in the market. I personally simply use alerts on my charting platform, TradingView. I recommend everyone use TradingView for their chart analysis, as it's extremely easy to use and you can keep track of the market on the go with their app for your phone. So to set up alerts on TradingView is super easy, guys. With the free version, you get, I think, 1 active alert at a time. However, with the pro version, you get 20 alerts, which should be plenty. You guys will find a link in the description below. So to set up TradingView alerts, we head over to a computer. Alright guys, to set alerts on TradingView is super easy. All you have to do is come onto the chart, do up your analysis. So, I've quickly charted up here. GBP JPY. So now I'm just going to quickly break it down for you guys. So here you can see, you had a breakout of this, the rising channel, and now say if you wanted to wait for the retester, you could simply, use the line tool or the line tool, or you can use the ray line as such. Super simple, and you simply go here, you go add alert. So you had a breakout, say you're waiting for the retest, you're at work, you're running about doing your day-to-day business, and you want to be notified when the price is at the level that you desire to take an entry. So you simply pick a ray line or a line tool, place it where you want, go add alert,
and then you comes up with this box. So you have different conditions, so you can have crossing up, crossing down, greater than, less than, so on and so forth. On this occasion, I'm looking for a sell, so I will say when it is crossing. So when the price is at this line, though we pick the horizontal ray here, that's what we're using, and the option will be, so it will inform you only once per bar. So every time a bar is at the ray line, touches the ray line, it will send you a notification. Once per bar close, so every time a bar closes at this ray line or above it, it will send you a notification, or once per minute. So I like to use once per bar close, so you can pick that. You can set the expiration time. I'm gonna make it, I'm gonna set the expiration 1st of November. And now here you have the action. So if you have the TradingView app, TradingView will send you notification on the app. It will also send you a pop-up on your computer. You can send yourself an email. You can also send an email to SMS, so you can get SMS notifications as well. Alert name, you can say here, we'll call it GJ retest. And GBJPY, 1 hour crossing horizontal ray, create. And there you have it, guys. You have your alert set. It pops up. So now, as the price, comes back to your level, whatever level you're looking at, on this occasion it will be here. Every time, we touch the line and we close, we will get a notification. And you can manage your alerts here. So you can see in the right hand corner this clock looking symbol. You click that and you'll see you're running alerts, and you can choose to stop them, you can edit them here, so on and so forth. So super easy, guys.
Remember guys, find what works best for you and make sure you have some form of alert system in place so you never miss a beat in the market again. So there you have it, my 5 tips for learning to trade Forex while working a full-time job. Now, if you guys enjoyed the video and you got some value from it, please smash that like and subscribe button below. I value your support a lot. And if you haven't already, guys, check out my last video right here where I walk you through the different trading styles and how to pick one that suits you. I'll see you on there.